All right. Well, hey, good morning to you guys again. Hope you guys are staying safe. Hope you guys are staying well. Hey, very excited to read to you guys again today. We are reading Eerie Elementary. The science fair is freaky, and so yesterday we read about Sam, Antonio, and Lucy having to pick an experiment from Orson Erie's Strange Science Experiments to Dazzle and Amaze book. So they found that book in the library, and then it sounds like they've all picked some experiments from that book. So they all picked those, and then today's chapter is called The Science Fair Begins. All right, so we'll start there. Here we go. For a full week, the friends worked on their projects. Lucy was soon a master in writing with homemade invisible ink. Antonio knew everything there was to know about heat, frost, and snow. But Sam's project? It never worked. Every time, Sam made a mistake. He wondered if, maybe, Orson Eerie was causing him to fail. Soon, it was Friday night, the evening of the science fair. The school gymnasium was packed. Tap, tap, tap. Miss Grinker stood at the front of the gym, tapping on the microphone. She called for attention, then thanked the parents, students, and teachers for coming. Welcome. Oh, sorry, I need to try that again. Welcome to the science fair, she said. I'll be walking around to judge the projects. While Miss Grinker spoke, parents and teachers walked the maze of tables. Sam and his friends stood by their projects. Sam looked over at Lucy and Antonio. Like Sam, they were nervously waiting for something to happen. Sam saw his mom walking toward him, and that made him feel just a little bit better. But then he saw what was in her hand. What do you guys think is in her hand? Seems a little interesting. It was the book. Strange Science Experiments to Dazzle and Amaze. Suddenly, Sam felt hot and lightheaded. He began to sweat. Sam, I thought you might need this, his mom said as she handed him the book. Sam took it with trembling hands. Sam said. He couldn't form any words. Are you okay? His mom asked. Sam nodded. Yeah, Mom. Yeah, I'm fine. Sam's mom smiled and rustled his hair. That's some volcano, she said as she turned to leave. Looks ready to blow. Did Sam want the book? Did Sam want Orson Erie's book at the school? I don't think so. Sam tried to smile, but his heart was pounding. His mom had brought the book to the school. That was the worst thing possible. Orson Eerie would know it was here. He would sense it. Sam quickly jammed the book inside his backpack. He zipped his bag shut tight, but just as he did, it began to shake. Oh no, Sam thought. Lucy, what do we have here? Miss Grinker asked as she stood over Lucy's project. Sam looked up. Lucy dipped a Q-tip into a bowl of lemon juice and wrote on a piece of paper. The juice dried, and the message became invisible. Here's a picture of Sam and his mom bringing the book to school, and then that book in his backpack shaking. While Lucy was performing her science experiment, Sam's backpack banged against the table leg. The book was trying to escape. Sam coughed to cover up the sound. Now watch, Lucy said to Miss Grinker. When I heat the paper with this flashlight, you will be able to read what I wrote. See? Miss Grinker chuckled. You earn a ribbon, she said. Here's a picture of Lucy showing off her report to Miss Grinker, her project. The zipper on Sam's backpack began to move on its own. To Sam, the sound of the zipper was as loud as crackling thunder. Antonio, Miss Grinker said, you may begin with your project. Antonio started talking, but Sam could hardly pay attention. Lucy, Sam whispered as he grabbed his backpack and zipped it up. Cover for me. Lucy looked at Sam, confused. Where are you going? Away from here, Sam said. My mom brought the book. I shoved it in my backpack, but the book is coming to life. Orson, he must be calling it. We have to get it out of here, Lucy exclaimed. But before Sam could respond, he saw Miss Grinker standing in front of him, staring at him. Going somewhere, Mr. Graves? She asked. Sam stuttered. I was just about to present your project, I hope, Miss Grinker said. It's your turn. Sam gulped, set the backpack down on the floor, and began his experiment. Here's a picture of that. I'm wondering what is going to happen. Chapter 9 is called Sam's Experiment. Sam began to perform his project. The first step was pouring dish soap into the volcano. Sam reached for the dish soap bottle, but somehow the top popped off and soap burst out. Miss Grinker frowned. I didn't even touch it, Sam thought. Zip! Sam looked down at his backpack. It was opening again. Oh no, Sam realized. Orson is messing up my project to distract me. That way, he can take back the book without me being able to stop him. Sam stomped on his backpack. His sneaker pressed the zipper against the gym floor. Antonio rushed to wipe up the dish soap. There you go, buddy, he said. Sam smiled weakly and again reached for the soap. It nearly erupted a second time, but Sam quickly placed his hand over the top of the bottle. Then he poured some soap into the volcano. So you can see here the soap bottle opening on its own. And he's stomping on the backpack to keep the book from escaping. He's got a lot going on. Phew! Next was the baking soda and the orange food coloring. As Sam reached for the baking soda, it toppled over on its own. Sam hadn't even touched it. This time, Lucy stepped over to help clean up the mess. Thank goodness for his friends, huh? Lucy, Miss Grinker said, please let Sam finish his project himself. Lucy slunk back to her own table. Sam pressed his foot harder against the backpack zipper. It continued to try to worm its way out from beneath his sneaker. He could feel Miss Grinker watching him. He poured the baking soda and some food coloring into the top of the volcano. Now, Sam announced, in one moment I will pour in the vinegar. This last ingredient will cause the volcano to erupt. As Sam said those words, he felt the zipper squirm out from beneath his feet. His eyes shot to the floor. The backpack was open, and it was empty. Here's a picture of him making another mess with that baking soda. Lucy's trying to help out. Here's a picture of the backpack. You can see that's open. Well, hey, friends, that ends today's read aloud. Chapter 10 is called Uh-Oh. So I'm excited to read that to you guys tomorrow. So, hey, thanks again for checking in. And love you guys, miss you guys, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Thanks. See ya.